Now what we've got, Aleshia, now I'm gonna kind of give an idea about the grinding part because I know somebody's gonna ask. And what I'm gonna do, if I can find my Sharpie, I laid it down.
You want me to get it real quick?
No, that's okay. I think I can point to it. I'm gonna start about right here and round that over all the way back here too. Because that's sharp. You can take your finger right there. See how sharp that is? Okay, that'll catch that rope.
Yeah.
So, but yet if you leave it sticking out, even that much, past that buttress, it's gonna hang that rope. Take my word for it.
Now, it could pull the shoe off too, not just get stuck in there.
Oh,
but
it can, that rope, he can snap,
Yeah.
it'll slide up under that shoe. I've seen that happen. So I'm old head at this. Okay, I've rode out many moons and staked horses out. That's the only way I do mine. Because when you get out, you can't haul 10 bales of hay with you on a horse ride. Okay, and you can't sit out there and feed him treats for 10 days either. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna do a little bit of grinding on this right here where we can get our camera person to show it. So I'm gonna start right here, just round it over. I'll come inside there too a little, make sure I get it good. And what I did here, and I'm gonna get our camera person, Aleshia, to come up here where you see how I rounded it out. You can actually hot rasp it, you know, if you, in the AFA, they like to do that hand work. Rasp's a little on the lazy side, I'm gonna go the easy way. I'm gonna get our camera person, I'm gonna hold that, and you can see how I rounded that off, even back here. But I'm still not gonna pass the buttress. I'm gonna let this shoe stick back, not back, but under the horse a little. And there's no way he can hang, he can get on this side too. Anything he can catch that rope, he'll do it. I've learned that the hard way. And so if you're out, you don't wanna lose a shoe, and you don't wanna burn your horse's legs up either.
Right.
Okay, so now you asked me a while ago, well, what all have I gotta carry with me? Here's what you gotta carry. First, you need your rope, you know, about 5/16. Then you need your good swivel. Now,
Well, actually, 2 swivels, right?
yeah, one on each end.
Okay.
But here's the thing, ladies, always have a spare. Always carry you a spare, okay? And if you're going out on a long trip, what I do now, and I'll do a whole show, we got a foot wrap. We're a horse owner, and if the horseshoe will teach a horse owner how to put that on, and we'll have a show on that a little later, guys. Or a lot of people like to go on trail rides, and the shoe gets a little loose or something happens. We've got something new on the market, and we'll do another TV show to show you what to do, okay? Now, we've got the shoe, okay? We don't need that because it's going to be on the horse. Rope, 2 swivels, spare, always carry. Then you need your stake, which, see how heavy that is, so you want it short. That way you only got, if you got 4 horses, you only need 4 stakes. Then you just hook this bad boy on there, and your hammer. So, and your hobble, which fits on the end. That's very light. See? Heaviest thing you got, your spike, and that's booger is long. Okay, and then you need your pretty good hammer. This is a heavy hammer. You can go with a smaller hammer. Don't take it. You just drive that down in the ground. You want to go all the way down to here. Okay.
To make sure if the horse is walking around, he didn't walk on top of that too.
And
right?
see, a lot of people think he's got to have this thing real long. You're pulling with ground level. This is down to the ground, and it's pulling just like that. He ain't gonna pull it because he's pulling like that. He ain't gonna pull it out. Right? Okay.
Okay.
So, now, if we go from square one, it's our training, building our tube for it, training our horse. And we work with a little horse there. God, we only worked with him about 25, 30 minutes, really.
Didn't take
But-
long.
Right, but before I took him out, you know, I'd want to take him out in the yard, you know, and stake him out a little bit in your pasture until you get that horse used to it. But please don't stake him out until you think you've got confidence with this, using that method of putting the rope around your rear end.
And the reason you're doing that is something that gives with him. So the horse doesn't, like, if you do it to a tree, for instance, that tree's
yeah,
not
he's
going to give.
No, he's going to hurt himself.
Right.
So you never do that, gang. And let me tell you again, do not tie the rope to anything, okay? And don't stake him out until you train your horse. Start off in the round pen, and then on the grass, get out and put it around your rear end, even in the grass, and try it. That's the reason I like people to get the how-to before they try to pick some up, okay? So now remember this, and I want to bring this up. The how-tos are a lot more expensive than the grammar school or the stuff like that just pays shipping and handling. But on the how-tos, it's going to be a little bit more, guys and gals, because anybody can do this. A woman can do this just as easy as a guy, because Ginger does it all the time. I mean, when we go out. Matter of fact, I let her do all the work, because I got to do all the cooking.
Not you.
Oh yeah, I'm a lazy guy. But anyway, gang, we hope you just enjoy the shows. But remember this, when you're watching our shows, the how-tos, I want to say again, please don't do these things without doing a little bit of thinking about it. Don't tie the horse up. After you've taught him in the round pen, put him out in the grass, but don't put him to the stake, put it around you until you're sure that he ain't gonna hurt himself. And then once you get him, you'll know when you got him trained. But anyway, we're running out of time?
Yep.
Boy, I just tickled to death doing our show. I think this is a great show. 3 shows.
And you get a lot of information more than just shoeing.
Right.
You learn a little bit of training, you learn a little bit of extra activities if you're a trail rider, barrel horse rider, whatever.
Well,
you get a lot of information.
The reason I did this, because I've had trainers ask me how to stake a horse, because they don't know. And a lot of times the farriers don't know. But we do this, and then the horse owner knows how to teach, then the horse owner knows how to go down. A lot of the farriers have welders, they can build this for them. And if you do that, gang, you're going to enjoy your ride much better, especially if you're going off on a lot. Your horse is going to come back nice and healthy, and he's ready to go the next day. All right, we're running out of time. All right, gang, happy horse.
Makes a happy owner.
We're going to see you right here next week, or a little bit later, Horseshoe'n Time, Let's Talk.
Yep.
You bet you.
Bye, y'all.